that I'm going to use. They're from the dollar store. They were $1.25 and they're 3-ply. And they're beautiful. I love the spring floral print on them. I'm going to use the floral print, and I'm going to use the white part of the napkin also. The first thing that you want to do is take apart your napkins. Now this is a 3-ply, so I'm going to take all 3 plies apart, and the middle part in this napkin, it had a little bit of the ink run through, so I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to get rid of that one. I use them for cleanup, and I'm going to use the bottom one. Now this is a critical step that makes this process a little bit tricky. You got to get rid of all of the wrinkles in the napkins. If you don't, when you print it, you will print right over those wrinkles and you won't have a nice transfer of the graphic. So I'm going to put the napkin down with a little bit of parchment paper and just iron out all of those wrinkles. I find if you mist it with a little bit of water before you iron it, it actually really helps get rid of a lot of the wrinkles also. Now we're all set to put the napkins on some computer paper. This is just our plain computer paper, and we're going to put them on and cut them to size. I'm going to do 3 different ones today to show you 3 different graphics and the way you can use the one with the printed napkin also. Take a sharp pair of scissors and just trim all the way around the piece of paper as tight as you can to the paper. Now do not try to just put the napkin through the printer. It won't work and it'll jam up everything. Now I'm going to use some painter's tape, and I'm going to tape the top and the bottom of the piece of paper. And I like to kind of stick it to the table too when I'm putting the painter's tape down, just so it doesn't make it so sticky when you're putting it on the napkin and it rips it or tears it. And there I got aggressive and I've already ripped a piece of paper, but that's okay. It should work fine. Now you're going to take your napkin that you're going to use and lay it as flat as you can. Press out all little wrinkles or bubbles, and then push the tape down and seal it onto that piece of paper. Now I'm only going to put the tape on the top and the bottom. You can put it on the sides too, but mine goes through my printer just fine, just with the 2 pieces. And make sure it's all nice and flat. Now when you're putting your paper into the printer, you have to put the napkin facing down. That's the way that the paper goes through the printers. So you're just going to load it in and shut the door and get ready to print. And I'm using my LaserJet printer, and it works perfect for this technique. You can also use your inkjet printer. You just have to be careful when you're decoupaging that the ink might run a little bit, so you might want to seal it with some hairspray. And there you have the 3 napkins that you can use to decoupage that are completely custom. Now I'm going to show you right now what happens if you don't have your napkin completely wrinkle free. You can see here there was a wrinkle that went right through those words, and when you pull it apart or you're going to put it on your project, you'll have that wrinkle show up and there'll be a space in between the words. So that's the tricky part, is to make sure that you have it completely flat and wrinkle free. Now I like just to cut that tape right off. You can try to peel the tape away, but I find it's really tricky and it rips really easy. So I just cut the tape off and you have your napkin all ready to decoupage. This is so fun to do because you can custom make your napkins into anything that you want, any font, any quote, any picture, and print them off and have fun with them. And if you're interested in using these graphics, I have them listed in my Etsy store. So I'll put a link below in the description and it'll take you right to the store, or you can click up above. I'll put the link up there and you can go have a look at them and purchase them and get ready to make your own projects. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial and has inspired you to make your own decoupage napkins. Thanks for watching and have a great day.